Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they conclude this two-game series against the New Mexico Ice Wolves. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And tonight the Mudbugs are trying to snap out of a funk. They've lost their last three straight, 0-2-1 to be exact. And they lost last night by a final score of 5-3. And when I talked to the coaching staff, they felt like they played better than thought their team was soft and not ready to compete against the Brahmas when they dropped those two contests, one in regulation, one in the shootout. The game last night kind of got away from them early. They fell behind 2-0, but they climbed back in it. They got within one on three different occasions. And in the third period, they gave up their last goal to Brady Borkstead, and that was the end of it, as the Mudbugs really couldn't generate enough pressure, no quality scoring chances, or not enough, according to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. And that prompted Coach Suba to make a lot of lineup changes, and you're going to see some ones that might raise an eyebrow or two. Some guys who are not expected to be out of the lineup are out of the lineup, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. He is shaking things up, and he's looking for a spark. And, of course, one of those guys will be Jonah Jasser, the 06 from Flower Mound, Texas, who will be in the lineup, and he'll be centering Boucher and Subzanski. But we'll get to that in our Whataburger starting lineups. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Ice Wolves finale of this two-game series, and it's coming up in just a little bit. We'll talk to the Mudbugs associate head coach after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA. But it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Finale of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the New Mexico Ice Wolves. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. And, Coach, this Mudbugs team has lost its last three contests. And last night, did it feel like a game where you played better than you played maybe against Lone Star? Didn't deserve the fate that you got?
I think we definitely played pretty well. We possessed statistically nearly 60% of the game, so we just weren't getting shots. That's the end result. I think when we look at our analytic counter, we had the same amount of shots, but we possessed the puck for about 9 minutes more than the opposing team, and I think there was really good possessive parts of our game last night.
Did you feel like Sagan Lescarbeau could have stopped a few of those, or maybe he thought he should have had a few of those? Did you think anything of his performance?
I thought he did all right. I mean, I'm sure he would like a couple of those back. Looking at two of them for sure, it was our own guys screening him, and we hit two of them in as well. So, I guess you could chalk it up as three of our own teammates screening him, which is it's tough. So we're not doing the right things in front of him to give him the right result to make the save. So ultimately, if we're up front and having our forwards go up to block D shots, our D shouldn't be sitting in front of our goaltender, right? They should be the guys that are basically allowing our goaltender to see that vision after the winger misses a block shot or something like that. And, I think Emery tipped that first one in, and then that third one off the face-off, D-Bird ends up tipping that one in. So it just, a couple unfortunate bounces that could have gone either way. And, New Mexico is very opportunistic, and the limited amount of chances they have.
He's not going to be in the lineup. You have also a few other changes in the lineup. Just talk about kind of what those changes are kind of in a nutshell, and maybe you're looking for a spark as well.
Yeah, definitely looking for a spark. We have some younger guys coming in the lineup that are very energetic in their personality and their gameplay. So hopefully that livens up the bench a little bit, because I do think that we were a little soft in last night's competition, just in the sense that we were shying away from hits that maybe should have been finished on, and just the way that we were presenting our physicality out there wasn't up to the Mudbugs par. So we got to make sure that these younger kids coming in the lineup tonight, with their energy, they just know exactly what their role and their identity is to what we expect out of them. So it should be a completely different type of team that we're seeing out there for us. Probably not as possessive of the puck, but a lot more energy and a lot more faster pace, I'd say.
On a positive note, you also did make quick work of your first power play opportunity.
On the power play. Coming into the zone. 5:54 in the first period. Face off near Mudbug blue line. It's going to be Haldenby to take the draw. Up against Skirmerhorn. Face off one there by Haldenby, and it's going to get off the stick of Murphy, so he's going to have to gallop back over to Park to the near side there to Haldenby. Litchard will scoot it up ahead there to Burke. Burke's got it. Burke now, right side. He works it in. He'll pivot it back now, and he'll cycle it in down low there to Litchard. Boy, someone got roughed up. That looked like Burke fighting with DeVilliers. They got tied up. And now taken there by Burke. Down low. A backhander there by Litchard. Rebound. They score! I believe it was Ryan Burke who helped out Litchard. After Litchard got denied, Burke finished. Wolves nothing. Burke's third of the season. And the Mudbugs are up by a couple. Litchard will get one helper. I think he'll get the only one. because it was hard check as Seminara went up top. Now worked into the near corner it goes. That's Fleet. Will go ahead and throw it up top to Murray, and Murray had to send it back to Fleet. Sutton Murray not in the lineup, so when I say Murray, it's Chase Murray. Along to the right side, here's Vassallo. Coming in deep, and a pass gets broken up, and now here's Harris. Back the other way. Great stick there by Murray. Up ahead, down low now to Vassallo. Vassallo dropped on back to Emery. A shot from the left point there by Murray. Gets blocked in front. 3:45 remaining in the opening period. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey. And now the Mudbugs and the Wolves cannot get the puck out of the back of the net, so we get a whistle. Oh, that was a centering feed off the stick of Litchard, and it went wide of Laha. Puck played back out to center. Murphy there to Park, and cross eyes through the middle, intercepted. Here comes DeVilliers, worked in, and a kind of a lobber toward the net, blockered away there by Dorfman. And now Haldenby with a little space, one man to beat. He's got numbers with him, 3-on-3. Back over to Burke. Burke got his possession poked at. Now Park, a drive toward the net, glove down there by Vlaha. It might have went wide, but he didn't care, and he wanted to make the stop anyways. Marino now will dish it in down low there to Nickel. He'll work it back up top now to the far half wall there to Sushinsky, and the puck is poked back out to center there by Endo. Now through the neutral zone. 60 seconds now remaining in the period. Taken away. Here's Ryan Johnson, and he tried to send one toward the net. It was off the stick of Haru and into the protective netting with now less than a minute to go in the period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Stop by the Swamp Shack during all home game days for all your new Mudbugs merchandise, jerseys, apparel, and much more. They're also open during business hours. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and come during the business hours of 9 to 5. Far half wall now to the right point, held in there by Pfister, and Pfister ski balls one in into the near corner. Played back up top, and now taken high slot there by Tecito, played back out to center. Kuntz has got it. He'll pile drive it back in to the Shreveport zone. Murray going to go ahead and brush it in down low there to Fleet. Through the middle, up ahead there to Burke. Burke's got it. Aldenby and taken back now, but they came in too early. It is an offside, and now Tecito. And it looked like Burke got locked up into the near corner. Burke might have went down awkwardly. And it looks like Burke's okay, a little bit annoyed, but he's ready to move on. Hey, how's it going? 20-minute conversation. Sometimes it's, you don't even know you don't even wants to be bothered one bit. And now the Mudbugs, who won the draw, cannot get the puck out of their own zone. The puck laced wide of the Mudbugs net there by Skirmerhorn. As the buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Good period for Bugs hockey. Mudbugs 2, the Ice Wolves nothing on goals from Marino and Nickel in the opening period. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then
at LSU Alexandria as a TA right now, a teacher's assistant for the English department. So that's been interesting and new. Actually, just almost done with my first semester, 7-week semester doing that, and it's been rewarding. I always like teaching, whether it's hockey or English. For me, I got my master's in that, so it's always nice to give back and you know, what do they say, add more tools to your tool belt. So
And then you're also doing some hockey training virtually with some guys?
Yeah, so I work for Motor City Hockey in the Detroit area back home, and my boss, Rich, is an awesome guy. He's, we're trying to do some virtual stuff, more like virtual video coaching and helping young players out, just with simple stuff, and I've really grown to love that part of the development of the game too.
So to come back here, I mean, I saw you in the locker room. I mean, for me, it takes me back. I'm going to say 6 years. Yeah. My goodness. 6 years. You were here for the first 2 years of Mudbugs hockey in the NAHL era. Was it like was it like a flashback for you? Any kind of like different special feelings, kind of weird a little bit being back there? Of course, I saw you talking to Hayden Nickel, one of our co-captains. I mean, just talk about how that experience was just going back there. Yeah,
it's interesting. I wouldn't say I'm old, 26 now, but seeing these guys, they're definitely younger, and it's just cool. I mean, for me, Soupy's still here, Muskie's still here, Chet's here. A lot of the same people are here that were here when I was here. So, it's kind of like I said earlier, coming home in a way, and getting to talk to them and just kind of pick their brain and have them pick mine, and just kind of, say, if you need anything, I'm always here to, reach out to and stuff like that. It's kind of giving back and making sure that, these guys are equipped, with insight that they want from me or anything, just to, help them out. Because, people say it all the time, but once you're a Mudbug, you're always a Mudbug, especially for me, winning here and the memories I've made. It's got a special place in my heart. So,
one thing you talked about was, working and trying to help out. I always looked at you as maybe a guy who would maybe coach at somewhere down the road. Is that something that would interest you?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely something I've been thinking about as I'm getting a bit older and playing. We don't know, it's kind of year by year basis now. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to coach. I kind of do it in the summer, but more of a skill development and not a team role. But like I said, with the teaching and coaching, it's something I've kind of figured out that I really love to do. And down the road, it's definitely something I'd really be interested in. And it's fun. You're still in the game. You get to be around the guys and all that. So, yeah, that's something I think I'd enjoy later on.
We're talking to former Mudbugs captain Dominic Procopio here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I always think about that group with you, and the first 2 years kind of broke me in, too, because I was kind of I got in there in the start of the first season. And do you guys keep in touch? I mean, last weekend we were talking about guys like Andrew Lane and Jordan Fader and Kieran Durgan and Dylan Lubismeyer. We just had a conversation about him. I mean, how much do you guys keep in touch?
Quite a bit. I mean, there's always time that passes, life gets in the way a little bit, but it's always been cool. Like, I played against Lane. He was in Fayetteville, my league, so got to see him a couple times a year. Kieran Durgan actually lives in Huntsville now. He's working there, so I see him pretty much once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. So that's been really cool. And then like Fader came and played a couple games in Huntsville last year, and was a really good pro while he was there. And with technology and phones, I can call Lubes and all these guys right away. And the cool thing about here is there's such a good culture that when you leave here, guys you played with, you can reach out and they'll hit you back or text you back, call you back right away. So, I keep in touch with those guys quite a bit, and we always reminisce and chop it up, and it's really fun to just kind of look back on all the fun times we had here.
And the first Mudbugs captain, Stephen Mather, who we miss dearly, you told me he's getting married. You guys keep in touch? I know you guys were former roommates back here as well.
Yeah, I think he's getting married. I don't know the exact date. I think early June in Chicago. So, that's a 4-hour drive. So I think me and Grace are going to RSVP and go see Steve-O. I haven't seen him in probably 6-7 years. So, but again, we keep in touch here and there. And that's the cool thing about the game, right? You see these guys, maybe you don't see each other for a while. You get a wedding invitation, you go hang out, and it's like no time pass at all.
With Steve-O, I remember that kind of grizzled, older voice. Like, hey, I know. Like, it was just like very, But, somebody asked me the other day, I think when they saw you in the building, what my favorite memory of Dominic Procopio was, and I wanted to give them kind of a zany answer in a sense that I can talk about, the big moments, the Robertson Cup moments. I can talk about moments. But one of my favorite memories of you was actually the first and second year, because I think you made this an art form, was during shoe check, and fans have learned about shoe check, was you I would distinctly remember at restaurants, I mean, getting on the floor, it was like boot camp. You're trying to crawl under tables because you got a guy in your sight. I mean, it was something of an art form, and it made me laugh. I was in tears laughing. I'm like, Dom is just taking this to a whole different level. Shoe check. I mean, was that maybe one of your favorite events? Because it felt like you really got into it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're on the road, and these guys are on the road quite a bit, and so were we. That you got to have some fun with it. So when you're just putting something on a guy's shoe to make him sing, we'd usually target some of the younger guys, or even some of the more outspoken, fun guys like Jacob Holmer's back.
I was about to say.
Because if you're running out of, if you keep shoe checking the same people, it's not as fun. But Holmer's just love to sing anyway, so sometimes we'd let him have his moment and stuff like that. But it was always a blast. That's the fun thing about this level is, when you're younger and those are memories you make and you're with guys and you're on the road so much away from your billets and you're already away from home. You got to have some fun with the fellas. And I try to take it to a next level to make sure everyone was having fun. So Chet's right. I was a bigger guy, so I'm under tables bumping into people. Not super subtle, but they always had a good time with it. So that was definitely a good memory.
Now, if memory serves me right, did you ever get shoe checked?
I did not.
I was like, you pretty much steered clear of it because I think you were kind of like the one behind the operation. I think that's actually a pretty smart move from you. Does shoe check go on in the SP level or in the higher levels?
No, not as much. I mean, when you get older, some of the older guys are in their 30s and they don't want to be singing at like a Texas Roadhouse. So it usually turns into card games for a couple bucks in the back of the bus. That's kind of their moment to shine. So, and when you're a younger guy, you learn that you usually don't win ever. So it's okay though. It's all in good fun. So
one thing I talked to Gio about, because I talked to him just a couple of weeks ago, was when you came up in the conversation and I said, Dom reminded me of one of those guys who loved every part of the hockey experience, because you talk to some guys who love playing on the ice, but they just don't really care much. They don't care about the bus rides. Sometimes eating with the team just got a little old. From what I gather, you loved every bit of it, and you milked it in. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's one of those reasons why I continue to play at a minor pro level. I mean, call a spade a spade. No one's getting rich doing that, but it's just because you love the game. And I always have a saying before some home games, especially late in the season when guys are tired and stuff, and I getting on the ice, and I just yell it to the boys, "Hey, beat swinging a hammer." So yeah, we're fortunate we get to do what we love, and that's the most important thing is you go on and play the game. And I just talked to the guys a little bit and said, this is something that you love to do, and never lose that, because once you lose that, it's probably time for you to retire, which is fine. Some guys are different. For me, I love every part of it, from the road trips to hanging out with the guys to the dog days in February when everyone's tired. Yeah. So you just got to love it, because we're fortunate to do what we do, and it could be a lot worse. So,
one memory that a lot of people always talk about is was the headbanging in the penalty box. Was that also the same night of the goalie fight with Gustav Gergals? We miss Gus. Everybody talks about that night because I think it was maybe the night everything kind of came unglued and everything got crazy against Kenai. I recall you were talking about concussions, and it's a serious part of today's game, more so than it was back in the day. What has made it so big from your vantage point, and is that something that you deal with now?
For me, I've had some issues with it, nothing crazy, but as I've gotten older, I mean, you just kind of become more cognizant of the future and life after playing. I think in the last 5 to 10 years, the literature of the medical and scientific part of it's really come to light, and they're no joke. And I know the guys here, they're really well taken care of.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. The Bugs 2. The Ice Wolves nothing. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to DeFataPI.com. It'll be Emery Skirmerhorn at center ice. And the puck is dropped and won there by the Bugs. We're underway here in the second. Goals by Marino and Burke are the tallies in this game. Here comes Vassilo, a shot, and it's off the stick of Ricci and into the protective netting. We thank all our fans for coming out to the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame party last night. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Happy Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. We're glad to have you with us, and we're glad to have them partnered up with us. The Ice Wolves chipped around and held in there by Sellinger, and now taken there by Burke. Burke's got it. Uh-oh, turned over, right in front, backhander. Whoa, big save made there by Dorfman, and it might have hit the crossbar on its way. Boy, an egregious turnover from Murphy, and Dorfman able to bail out Sellinger, and maybe the crossbar helped too. Now Malong to the far side, swept, high slot shot, point blank save made there by Dorfman as Cernahouse delivered one toward the net. Couple of grade A chances from New Mexico early here in the second. And the Mudbugs a little flat-footed to begin the second. Now through the middle, Marino has it, and he'll go ahead and just push it into the Wolves zone. A puck played back into the Mudbug zone. Dorfman will throw it around to the far corner. And puck is hit off the knee of Cook, and Cook's got it through the middle. Now to the neutral zone. In deep it goes to Reed, and Cook's going to grab it along the far corner. And now behind the Wolves net to the near side. Hard check there by Sushinsky. Played back out to center, and Harris is going to go and hammer it back into the Shreveport zone. Take it around to the left side. Here's Cook. Hack that. Oh, and Cook takes a hard check, but he is able to steer it into the New Mexico zone. The puck chopped in there by Borgstead. Far side to Jasser. Jasser will go ahead and jar it in to the Wolves zone. Puck now is skittered out free back into the Mudbug zone. Taken out of his cage there is Dorfman. Uh-oh. Here's Tecito into the near corner. They work it in. Good body positioning there by Jasser. Into the far side. Now Zubsanski. Back to Jasser. Jasser outnumbered. He didn't care. And that's a great poke check there by Ricci. Back the other way. Shot toward the net. Hit the side of the net. Along the far side there by Lemo. Played back up top. Under duress of the Bugs. Far side shot. Right pad save made there by Dorfman. On a shot there by Stiller from the far corner. This is major pressure from New Mexico. Here's DeVilliers looking for a tip off the stick of Lanham. Now far half wall. Puck thrown off the near side half wall, and the puck chopped but not out there by Jasser. And now along to the near side. Mudbugs trouble getting it out. Here's DeVilliers into the near corner. DeVilliers behind the Bugs net. He'll circle the clock. And work it around now, far half wall, far circle, shot toward the net, stick save made there. That's a good toe drag there by Ricci, and a better save made there by Dorfman. Another shot, smother. And I don't know if Dorfman lost sight of that puck, but Endo stayed with it. And New Mexico's on the board. Net sticked away there by Avlaha, rather. And the Wolves, who have come out gunslinging, have gotten the next goal in this game. And now here come the Mudbugs trying to get some push here. Along to the far side. Good hard check there by Murray. Boy, Chase Murray, a big man for an 05 born, up ahead off the stick of Haldenby in deep. He'll be the first. Oh, I thought he was going to be the first to touch it. He overskated it. And now taken away. Here's Burke. 3-on-2. Litchard smokes one. And in and out of the glove of Laha, and he covers up on the rebound. 7-0. Glass stays in the zone. Far side. And mishandled. Might have bounced off his stick. That was Borgstead who had a shot along that far side up close. Now Park. Far side there to Nickel. Back to Park now down low. Spun around now. There to point is blocked and played back out to center and right back in. Here's Ricci. Ricci slings one toward the net and it's smothered up there by Dorfman, who is getting peppered here in the second. 11:55 remaining in the second. The Mudbugs on top 2-1, a break in the action. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs on top 2-1. 11:55 to go here in the second. If you want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond, you can. We got a private party room, private ice time, and great birthday party packages available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. And ask for the very broken up. Vassalo again, in down low there to Emery. Emery through the high slot. Here comes Vassalo, stolen away. With a chance to run, here's Skirmerhorn. He'll go ahead and advance it back into the bug zone. Out of his net comes Dorfman. Around to the near half wall, over to Seminara. Up ahead there to Emery. He'll drop it off to Vassalo. One man to beat. Vassalo toward the net. Save made there by Vlahad. He had to hold on to it, as he had Vassalo and Seminara coming in with some pressure. 8:52 icing. As Fleet now to the far corner it goes. Played back to the right point there to Pfister. A shot in and out of the glove of Dorfman. Now along to the far corner. Shot good. Stick there. And a penalty coming up. This one looks like it's going against New Mexico, as I think Ryan Johnson got tagged for hooking maybe. Shot to that save made, and we will get a penalty. 7:52. Oh! Looked like Endo had his stick go through Nickel's legs, and Nickel didn't appreciate that. Ryan Johnson's going to the box. It's a slash. Mudbugs 1 for 1 on the Scott Powerline power play. Face off to the left of Laha. Face off one there by Skirmerhorn. Held in there by the Bugs. They have it. Far side, that's Burke across. And he whiffed at it. That was Vassalo. Now Haldenby on over to Sushinsky. Sushinsky waits. Right point. He'll work it in now. Far circle. Sushinsky far corner. Now played back up top to Litchard. Litchard now works it in down low. Far corner shot. Save made. Rebound chance. That was another big save there on Haldenby. Another shot toward the net. Blocked in front. Burke played back up top now to Sushinsky. And we got a whistle with 1:26 remaining on Ryan Johnson's slashing infraction. Face off. Left wing circle. It's going to be Hayden Nichols' chance to take the draw. 7:17 remaining in the second. The Bugs 2, the Ice Wolves 1. Face off, tied up. One there by the Bugs. They have it. Played back to the left point there to Murphy. Murphy's got it. Murphy now works it into the near corner. Thrown in front, it got blocked. He'll take his own biscuit and work into the near corner. Now down low, the puck is poked out of trouble. Maybe. Mudbugs trying to hold his own. They do. That's Nickel. First! Oh, through the slot and a bullet there from Cook, and a right pad save made there by Vlaha. Here comes Cook into the near corner. He gets taken down, and the puck is cleared all the way down, and it gets on net. Save made there by Dorfman. He's going to work it up the ice now to the left side there to Marino. Mudbugs tried to take advantage of the line change, and they just couldn't get set up. And an errant pass from Cook cost the Mudbugs theirs. We're down to 35 seconds remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Far side, here's Cook. He works it in, far circle. He'll pivot it back now. He'll go ahead and circle it around to the near half wall. There to Haldenby. Haldenby trying to hold it. Haldenby does. And he'll now go ahead and twist it in down low. Now to the right point, held in there by Vassilo. Far circle, waiting. That's Litcher. Through the bumper. Murphy a drive. Save made. Rebound chance, and it whistled wide. Burke a shot. Stick save made there by Vlaha. 5 seconds to go. Burke down low. Turnaround shot there by Haldenby, and it was poke checked away. Burke banks one toward the net, and he shot it wide. Now to the near corner it goes. Penalty still down to 35 seconds to go in it. Murphy a shot toward the net, blocked in front. That's a good block there by, I believe, that was Borgstead. Check that. That was Boren. Now far side, now down low. Waiting, thrown across, and Cook whiffed on it. It was bouncing. Murphy, high slot across. Marino a drive, and he rocketed that baby wide. Into the near corner it goes. Nickel dropped off. Good zone time. Here's Haru through the bumper. Over to Cook. Cook works near the near side. Here's Nickel a shot. He scores! Nickel! You can put another nickel in the jukebox, baby! Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. A power play goal for the second time this evening. The Mudbugs 3, the Ice Wolves 1. That's Hayden Nichols. Team leading 7th of the year. Boy, that New Mexico bench is steaming. And they're directing it at Brad Sotak right now. Something they saw that they did not like. Oh, looks like a penalty's coming up. They're going to call one against New Mexico. Looked like there was a hard hit down low. Extra attacker time. Played back up top to Murray. Murray a shot. Touched. And it was blocked there by Endo. Handled there by Seminara. And now across. Murray a drive, and it's gloved down there by Vlaha. And we got another power play. As the puck now all the way down. In deep now to the near corner. Hard hit. Vassalo held into it. Uh-oh. Back the other way. Way out of his net comes Dorfman. Oh, he hit it out of play. Is that a delay of game? That's what New Mexico's asking for. They got a legitimate argument here. Phil Fox was on top of it. There's a long discussion at center ice. Dorfman came out of his net. No, they say no. Boy, I thought that penalty's pretty cut and dry. Last time I checked, and Phil Fox wants to take another look at that rule because he is getting waved off by the lead official. 2:41 to go here in the second. The Bugs on top, 3-1, shot toward the net. Save made there by Dorfman. Now along to the left point, worked in. And now played around to the left point. Gathered in there by Cook. Cook's got it. Cook now. Down to a minute remaining here in the second. And now here comes Boucher. Back up top, far circle. A shot toward the net, blocked there by Park. Park put the shot on net. It got blocked, and now pushing and shoving after the whistle. And here we go. A little bit of a scuffle. We got a penalty coming up. First penalty of the night for Shreveport. It's a cross-checking call on Boucher. First penalty comes at 19:13 of the second. Penalty kill brought to you by First Choice Personnel. And now far side, they set it up. Left point first opportunity. Back up top it goes. There to reach. Shot toward the net. Smothered up there by Dorfman on a shot there by Endo from the far circle.
Power play, so if the Iceman's going to want to climb back, they're going to have to make the most of their opportunity. This is just their first.
33 seconds remaining. Face-off won there by the Wolves. Under 30 to go in the period. Across, fired toward the net there by Harris. Fought off there by Dorfman, pushing and shoving after the whistle. Boy, the Mudbugs about to got away with one there. It looked like Murphy came up top on his man. Boy, tension starting to flare even more. Now a little face wash from Skirmer.
And talk about what's been going on at DeFata and Associates. Obviously, for us to succeed, you need to succeed. And talk about some of the successes that you've had at DeFata and Associates.
Yeah, it's been really busy, which is a good thing. We always got room for more business, though. One of the things unique about my company is we do all types of investigations. We try to gear things or specialize in helping businesses and other business partners prevent fraud and problems within their business caused by the an employee theft or poor customer service. We've got several unique services that we offer those businesses. One in particular is, a lot of companies can't afford a full-time security or loss prevention department, or even a person that they pay a salary to every week. But we have a program where you can sign up with us and we become your in-house security or loss prevention company, so that if you need something, we're there. We're familiar with your business. We recommend that when businesses sign up with us, we go in and do a fraud prevention and security assessment of the business, try to help them with policies, procedures that might improve their security overall, just their fraud prevention, if you will. And we look at that both from an employee and a customer point of view. We also do things like, occasionally we'll go in and we'll send a undercover investigator in that your employees don't know as a customer, and let you see firsthand what that customer experience is like, to make sure that not only everything is getting entered into the sales system like it should, but it also helps you from a customer service point of view. If there's certain things that you want your employees telling your customers about, or specials that you've got, we can go in and check that. But we do other things that are very obvious. Parts audit. If you sell a particular product and you have inventory, we'll go in and do spot checks like cycle counts. What this does is it increases the employees and your customers' perception of the efforts you are taking to prevent fraud. One of the keys in preventing fraud of any type is awareness. Make your employees, your managers, your staff aware that you don't tolerate it, and that helps improve it.
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates LLC, one of our proud corporate partners of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Talk about some of the things that talk about where you guys work at, because you're always out of town. People don't know, like, well, look, do I have to be in Shreveport? Can I be in Marshall? I'm just naming off random cities. How far do you guys expand as far as your services are concerned? Because problems do arise, or these kinds of problems do arise outside of Shreveport too.
Absolutely. We've got customers all over. We cover all of Louisiana, obviously, with all of our service. We have a partnership with a friend and mentor of mine from the Dallas area, and can cover all of Texas. So I do a lot of traveling. I work all over. We have an alliance with investigators all over the world. And if you have another branch or a separate location that needs help, we can usually help you in that location, even if it's through another investigator that we trust and know.
And you guys have multiple, obviously different kinds of services. What's the most challenging one that you've had to face?
The most challenging from a business point of view would be just a complex theft. You've got product missing. You don't have any idea where it's going. You just know that you did an inventory and you're short a bunch of stuff. Going in, I find that very challenging, but also I enjoy that type of a case where we go in and just start with a basic interview of all your employees. We sit down with your employees, and owners, managers are surprised at what people will tell us that they felt like they should have come and told them. But when we get them in a one-on-one setting, they'll tell us what's going on or what they suspect, and it's like putting a puzzle together. You get all the little pieces, and then it paints a pretty picture, and we're able to figure out where the loss is.
And you guys have been a long-standing corporate partner. You guys are big fans. Of course, big thanks to your lovely daughter for singing the anthem. She always does a wonderful job, and I'm sure you don't miss those moments.
No, I don't. I really enjoy it. I know she loves it. We all enjoy interacting with the Mudbugs any chance we get, and partner with them on anything. But yeah, she really enjoys singing, and I always it's always a proud father moment when that happens.
We love Miss Amber DeFatta just as much when she gets on that ice and she blows those pipes for that anthem. Talk about Shriners. The involvement between Shriners and Mudbugs hockey is a deep one, and you have an integral part in it.
I do. I'm the vice chairman currently of the Shreveport Board of Governors for the Shrine Hospital that's here. Shreveport's home to the very first Shriners Hospital, and it started in 1922. So we've been here now over 100 years. It's a great place. We love the interaction we have with the Mudbugs through the Shriners, the sponsorships. You're always there. If we're doing a fundraiser or something, we always get support from the Mudbugs, and we really appreciate it. We feel like it's a great partnership there too.
Well, lastly, before I let you go, I always say it, during the second period, and of course I give you a lot of love on the broadcast on how to get in contact with you, but can you give it?
Go to our website, it's defatapi.com, or you can just give me a call, 318-635-9944. And if I'm not in the office, that'll transfer to my cell phone, so I'll be the one answering the phone. If you have a question, you want to talk about a problem with your business, give me a call, or even an individual problem. We also do everything from background checks, romance scams. We do stuff for individuals too. It's not just business related. So if you need a private investigator, we can help you.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata & Associates, LLC. Thank you so much for the time, and we appreciate your partnership so much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8 Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom sleep shop of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the junior hockey league. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room, a renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is SS Advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is How We Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hurst Coliseum. The Mudbugs in control, 4-1. A couple of late power play tallies have given them a 3-point spread. Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Bryce Boucher in the box for 1:13 to begin the third. This is a big moment for New Mexico game. They're on the first choice personnel penalty kill. That is, Shreveport is. And this is a critical moment as the Mudbugs have a 3-goal lead. Mudbugs skate from left to right to begin the third. Face-off won there by the Wolves, and we're underway here in the third. Puck now played back to Park. Park didn't grab it. And now down into the end boards. Locked up there is Murphy. Now played back far half wall there to Endo. Intercepted. That's Park, and Park will go ahead and lift it all the way down. 30 seconds gone by in the third. About 45 seconds remaining on Boucher's cross-checking infraction. First power play of the night for New Mexico. Mudbugs 3 for 4 on the man advantage. That's the story this evening. Worked in deep. Harris. And intercepted as the puck is taken there by Haru, and Haru will grab it and shovel it all the way down. $15 seconds now remains on Boucher's cross-checking, now way out of his net. Far side there to Endo. Along to the right side. That's a good poke check there by Litchard, and it'll go all the way down. And that'll do it for the power play for New Mexico. They're 0 for 1. Out of the box is Boucher. He joins the rush. Far side, up ahead there to Boucher. Or rather, check that. That's Jasser. Jasser along to the far corner. Worked back up top left point to Park over to Zubzanski. He zips one toward the net. It's blocked there by Harris, and it gets the protective netting. Specialty jerseys will be auctioned off after the series, which the players will wear for that series. Shot toward the net. That one changed direction. If you want to get your tickets for that series, give us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Into the near corner. Park into the near half wall. Boucher fighting for it. Now to the far side. Chopped at there by Borgstead. Borgstead out free. Far corner as the puck now is sledgehammered all the way down. No icing. Pass was taken away there by Svendal, and Svendal will checkerboard it into the far corner to Seminara. Seminara will nudge it up ahead to Emery, now through the middle there to Vassilo. Here comes Vassilo. He'll work it in, and he'll just drop it in behind the Wolves' net. Hard check along to the near corner, battling for it now. Oh, hard check. And down goes, I believe that was Emery. He's okay, up ahead now. And now broken up there by Seminara. Seminara. Near side. Now, oh no. Looked like Emery got hurt, and that looks like somewhere around the upper body. He took a hack. He'll have to take looked at. Oh boy. And that is not good. Ian Emery wincing in pain as he is just hunched over the Mudbugs bench. Mudbugs thought that was a slash. And very, very slowly, Emery gets onto the bench. They win the draw along to the left side. Ricci down low now. Hard check as Fleet just sat on Ricci. That can't be fun. Fleet's a big dude. He is a lot of acre up and down his build. He's got some good DNA from the mile high. Oh, man. As he threw down his man again. Oh, shot toward the net from the near corner there by Nickel is gloved down there by Vlaha. I mean, I ran into Fleet in the bus one time, and I'm 360 going all, I mean, I'm talking a couple of 360 spins. And I was dazed and confused. Not going to lie. And Fleet looked the other way, and he couldn't believe what he saw. He believed that I went flying. Face off one there by the Bugs. Left point shot there by Murphy. Gets blocked. Into the near corner it goes. 4 minutes. Murphy's gone. And now Ricci starting to bark over the Mudbugs benchway. Boy, Murphy saw something he didn't like in that far corner. He wanted to go. I don't think Ricci complied, though. And he just started wailing away. It might have been a defenseless attack on Murphy's part. And the only penalty is going to be on Shreveport, I believe. Boy, and that could cost the Mudbugs here. This is a big moment in this game. Still time in this game. 10-10 remaining in the third. Well, now we're going to check out the replay There was a lot. Oh, boy. And Murphy did connect on that instant replay. But Ricci was defenseless from what it looked like. And I don't think Ricci wanted to go. Murphy took matters into his own hands. Oh, boy. And he might have thrown Ricci's head into the ice, but he had a helmet on. It's 5 minutes. So a 5-minute major and a game misconduct on Will Murphy. Coach Soupy now wants a word. Boy, what a big moment in this game. This is still very comebackable for New Mexico. They got the firepower. It's a 5-minute and a game misconduct. So 5-on-3 for New Mexico for 47 seconds. And then they would have the rest of the 5 with a 5-on-4. First choice personnel penalty kill. Face off one there by New Mexico. They have it now. Far corner. Back up top, Endo fakes the shot on over to the near side. There to Johnson. Right pad save made there by Nickel. Now along to the far corner. Instigator penalty on Murphy. Now across, Ryan Johnson to Endo through the bumper, intercepted. Can the Mudbugs clear? They cannot. And now, they got numbers. Across, shot, score. That's Ryan Johnson who roofs one on Nickel. And New Mexico is 2 goals down. .9:35 remaining in the third. And now New Mexico's going to have a penalty kill for 4-20. Play to the right side. That's Sellinger. In deep. And the Wolves come in offsides. 5:59 remaining in regulation. Face off. One there by New Mexico. Far side. Worked in deep. A little space here. Comes in laying him and intercepted there by Sushinsky. And Sushinsky will slide it all the way down. And now through the middle. Far side boards in deep behind the Bugs net. And the penalty is over. Mudbugs, boy, limit the damage nicely. Far side, Park. Wrestled out and chipped up ahead. Intercepted there by DeVilliers. DeVilliers comes in through the middle. He gets rubbed off on the play there by Park. Oh, hard check. Penalties coming up. I think it's going against New Mexico. Looks like it's a cross-checking infraction. And another power play for Shreveport. 4:48 to go here in the third. Boy, that's a big one. That's a big dagger for New Mexico of Laha. 6th power play of the night for Bugs hockey as the puck is golfed all the way to, oh boy, Sushinsky came up top on Stiller, and now he's getting run over. Litcher dropped off now across there to Vassilo, waits across, what a right pad save made there by Vlaha! Oh my goodness, A spectacular stop. Far circle shot there by Burke. Blocked. Rebound chance. Another save as Vasilo got robbed in front. Played back up top to Sushinsky. Sushinsky waits. Slices one toward the middle. It got blocked. Vlaha keeping New Mexico in this game with a couple of big stops. And kicked back out to center there by Ricci. Now worked back in. Here's Vasilo. Played back to the right point. Haldenby through the bumper. Far circle there to Burke. Across, shot toward the net, hit the post. And it might have rung off the crossbar for Vasilo. And now, along that far side. Now the far side up ahead. Shot toward the net. That one goes wide. That was a little awkward there as Ryan Johnson was in the neutral zone. And now far side. Shot toward the net. Boy, New Mexico trying to take a chance here, and that's what they're doing. And it looked like they, shot to the net, another side, rebound, score! It's Nick Marino, his second goal tonight. Phil Fox wanted to gamble, and it burned him. Another power play goal in the third. It's their fourth power play goal of the game. And now, a chance here. First choice personnel penalty kill, roughing the call. A shot toward the net, smothered up there.
Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.